Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear my top pick for this year? Iceland. Iceland for the win. Unfortunately, they won't be performing live tonight because they've got COVID. So they've got COVID, unfortunately. So yeah, they've had to pull out, and they're going to be using like a second rehearsal as their video. But they're so good. They're like they're like a nerdy jazz funk band. And they do like really awkward nerdy dancing and everything. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a great. It's a legitimately great song as well. It's really fucking catchy. So I hope they win. They're my pick for the win. Them or San Marino. Yeah, San Marino have San Marino have somehow managed to pull their collective pocket money together and get a guest appearance from Florida, of all people. So he bops onto the stage and starts rapping halfway through. It's like, what the fuck? No, he's from Florida. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They played it. They played mind games all the way through because they used like they released the single and he was obviously on the single. But like throughout the first rehearsal, he wasn't there. They brought in a ringer. And then for the second rehearsal, he flew in from. He wasn't at the first rehearsal because he had to judge a bikini contest in Miami. And then flew in all the way to Rotterdam for the second performance and absolutely nailed it. So yeah, it's great. All right, RDT. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Well, Finland's entry is quite interesting this year. It's kind of like they're kind of like Limp Biscuit. So I've decided to call them Fint Biscuit. It's bad, but you know. It's quite a catchy song though. I don't usually like sort of Limp Biscuit stuff, but it's quite a catchy song. It's quite good. Um, yeah, so I think Finland, San Marino. I think maybe Moldova will do quite well. I think Portugal will do quite well. Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah, I think it's 8 p.m. Yeah, you not got your snacks all in order and your beers all ready and everything. Xerxes hates it. That's not allowed. That's terrible. I love Eurovision. It's amazing. Amazing.
Hello.
Hiya.
He was talking about Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you guys see that awful Will Ferrell movie?
I loved it. I thought it was really good.
I mean,
It was such a good movie.
it was funny for sure, but it was like so bad.
Yeah, it was great. It was just like Eurovision. They nailed the spirit of Eurovision. They won an Oscar for that movie, RDT.
One of the songs, right?
Yeah, they won an Oscar for it.
Oh,
I I I I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought there was a nice heartfelt sort of yeah, I thought it was really good. Absolutely nailed the spirit of Eurovision. I thought it was
I would
really good.
watch it. I would definitely suggest watching it.
No, not at all. No, it was actually quite good.
I'm trying to think, like, how many Will Ferrell movies have you seen?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's very hit or miss. unfortunately. I think he's super, super funny, but he picks some dog shit films to be in. He really does. Talladega Nights is great. Oh, yeah. Step Brothers I liked as well.
I think if I had to compare like the vibe of Eurovision, the closest, maybe like Blades of Glory, if you've ever seen that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's
a
kind
little
of maybe just because it's cold. I don't know. But I got the similar
Yeah,
kind of
maybe.
vibe to it.
I just
Oh,
realized
gosh.
it's been 2 months because it's been 2 months since the last podcast. OBS decided to choose a different microphone for my microphone, so I've been muted to all the pre-show watchers during all of this.
Hey,
wow.
Fantastic.
At
Yeah,
least
hi.
I remembered before the
Gosh, just waking
show
up.
started.
Yeah, I was asleep in this chair. When I looked at my phone, I was like, "Oh shit, what time is it?" Looked at my phone to check the podcast, and I saw Bruffy in the room. And I was like, "Oh god!" But then I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh no, it's fine. I have an hour."
Yeah, nobody would have known. Nobody would have known my explanation. I explained all this to Hammer at the start, but if I've been muted, nobody has a clue. In the chat, we were all talking 5 p.m. RDT said 5 p.m. GMT this week, and normally when we
Yeah.
say 5 p.m. GMT, we just understand that to mean UK time. And then Nos said 6 p.m. GMT, but we're currently in BST. We're not in GMT anymore, so we're actually 1 hour ahead of GMT. But we are. I guess we just say GMT, but really we're just thinking UK time. So then I'm in the chalk chat at 4:30, waiting around, twiddling my thumbs. Nobody's here. Then Josh types in the chat, GMT's 1 hour behind UK time. And then I was like, wait, surely not everybody's coming. Surely no, but we're not waiting another hour for everybody to come, right? Surely we meant 5 p.m. UK time. And then RDT
Yeah,
backed me
that's
up
right.
because he was here, so he was about to join. And then Hammer came in, so he apologized for being late, so he thought it was 5 p.m. UK time.
Okay.
Josh had to wake up, and I don't know about Nos. Nos has said, "Oh shit, okay, I'll be there shortly." So maybe he actually did think it was GMT.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
How many
on GMT
time
anymore.
zones do you guys have over there?
Just
Well,
two.
yeah, it's GMT in the winter, and then British summertime in the summer. So we're 1 hour ahead of GMT, but the time difference to you guys is still the same as it always is, apart from like 2 weeks of the year or whatever. These bloody kids.
Yeah, I was wondering what that. I was like, is someone yelling at me? What's going on?
Yeah, I do like a bunch of stuff online with Europeans all the time. So the time zone discussion is a very common discussion.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me GMT meant GMT, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not doing anything else. I was just sleeping.
You're sounding a little bit more echoey than normal, Josh. Is that just
Yeah.
due to the new setup, or?
Yeah, I still haven't sorted out the audio in this room.
Oh,
You're a little dark as well. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, put that ring light on.
Oh yeah, that's not shining on my face. That's why.
There we go.
There it
Yeah,
is.
That's better. Yeah, I kind of I had to. I'll explain in the podcast, but my setup stuff is complicated at the moment, so I had to.
I've been following through
throw
on
this together.
Twitter. Like, it seems like you've been janking a lot of things, and there's a lot of different connections having to be worked out.
Yeah, a lot of. I was up to 1 a.m. last night making a thing and making it work, which is why I've been sleeping. But and I was up to 1 a.m. the night before that, helping my friends in World of Warcraft Classic get boosted because I'm level 60. So this was a mistake. So I'm very tired. But I had a pretty bad headache. But it's fine. I've taken paracetamol. I timed it so that it's just kicking in now. So I should be fine. Hopefully.
All right, I'm recovering from my second fucking vaccination.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got my second dose next Thursday.
I've heard
Oh, vaccinations, bro. That's what it's all about.
Hello,
Bill
Nos.
Gates is gonna know my every location.
Yeah,
Well, at
tell you
least
what,
his
my
wife
phone
won't know it
signal's
now.
fucking fantastic now.
I've heard that the second vaccination is knocks you
Oh.
out.
I got the
Some
Johnson
people.
Johnson. It made me feel like doo doo. It was like a multi-day sickness.
Yeah,
Although
that
I've
one
heard that if
shot.
you had COVID, the first shot makes you feel worse, and if you haven't had it, the second shot makes you feel worse.
yeah, that's what my nurse said to me when I was like, I explained, because she asked what your symptoms were
Mm.
on the first time around, and I explained them, and she was just like, that sounds a lot like you've had COVID before. I'm like, really? I don't think I have. And she's like, well, it sounds a lot like you've had COVID before. If you have your second shot and you get like next to no symptoms, you've probably had COVID already. I was like, oh, and then I had next to no symptoms whatsoever. So apparently
Shoot.
I've already had COVID. So
Yeah, that's
Right.
what my biologist friend told me, that if you get the first one, you get sick, then you had it.
I didn't
Which I don't know
I
how I
didn't
didn't
get
get it.
majorly sick. I felt sort of like flu-like symptoms in the evening afterwards, and then like brain foggy the next day. But that was it. That's all I felt. So
Those
so
micro robots.
I've been super lucky with the injections, because the first one wasn't too bad at all, and the second one was just like an absolute breeze. So that's what we like. I got the fever for the Pfizer.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got
really
Moderna.
garbage. I apologize. I was gonna take a shower because I thought, it was in 30 minutes, but now it's now. So, woo!
I was watching Hammer's stream this morning, and I was like, I have to take a shower now because my hair won't be dry by the time I get to it, and I'll look
Man, that
greasy
hair
like I did last time.
is fantastic.
Luscious
It's
locks.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to I need to start working out because I need to get thin like Bruffy, trying to grow hair like Josh,
yes.
a beard like Nas, and then
No, you don't want this. You don't want
and
this. What
then-
you've got's much better than what I've got.
and then I'll
A
take
beard like
Hammer's
me?
accent.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on this all. Give me
I think
5
you
years.
just what you want is my material possessions. That's what you want. You don't want anything about how I look or sound. You want all my cars.
Let's go with that. Sure.
That was so awkward.
Yeah, it was bad.
How
You
did
hate
I
it.
do this again? How did I show my screen?
Oh, are we talking about the F-150 Lightning in the podcast?
Joe
Will that be-
Biden. Joe Biden riding around the F-150 Lightning.
No, I watched Doug DeMuro's video on it, because I didn't watch any of the press stuff about it. It seems like a fucking good truck.
It's all electric, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, all electric, 4-wheel drive is standard, and you get a frunk, which is great because you actually have stuff to. You actually have space to store stuff in a truck without it getting nicked.
A what? A
A
front?
front
We
trunk.
we don't steal things in America like that. So
Well, that's a lie.
So your
there's
boot
also
in the bonnet.
on the higher range models, they've got this battery pro or something it's called. And so normally when you charge the truck, it takes 20 hours to fully charge it on like a mains when you've got it parked at home. But you get this battery booster thing with the higher range models that charges it fully in 8 hours. And it also it's like a battery storage, so it'll leech off your electrical supply and constantly have a supply. So if you have a power cut, it can run your house for 3 days. it's
Wow.
It's great. Great idea.
Yeah, it's just a big UPS. Makes sense.
Yeah. Brilliant.
That'd be
I just
nice.
like that they brought the Lightning name back. That makes me
Yeah, that
happy.
is pretty cool.
I mean, it
is
makes a
their-
lot of sense, right?
It is their fastest truck ever as well because it's electric. So,
But
pretty
it
cool.
makes sense because electricity, it's,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's just good.
Now we need an expedition. It's the Thunder. It'd be great. Electric expedition. Or do they even make the expedition anymore, or is it just the Explorer?
Was that the big massive one? The big massive.
No, that's the
SUV?
that's the Excursion. You're thinking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nos, does
Gosh,
this
you
mean
should
you're
just
going
go
to
with
be
the
here for a while
mustache,
now?
man.
Yes, I will be here for a minute. Although now I'm down a shower, so
Oh, so you
I don't
still
know, it
need to
might-
do that.
yeah. But I can be late to work. It'd be all right.
Yeah, I
What's
think
the
you should
worst
just
that
go
happens?
straight mustache, Nas. Just
St-
shave
I-
off the beard.
I can't do it. I would look so silly.
It
Everyone
looks
would
good,
make fun
though.
of me. Yeah,
No.
the mustache is strong, but I can't do it. I've thought about it. Like I just wish I don't know. I wish I could take negative feedback on my appearance a little better, and I would do it.
Who gives you negative feedback? We pump you up all the time up in here.
Yeah, once a month I get my pump up, and then I go out into the real world. So
Like, who's that child with a beard?
yeah, exactly. Why does that child have a mustache? Is that did he get that from the costume store?
Like, remember those things with the magnets that you like put hair on everywhere?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's like that. Oh, classic.
Believe they call that a woolly willy.
A woolly willy? That sounds.
That's
It's yeah. We didn't actually have them in the UK. I learned that from the Office, actually, the US Office.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
I don't remember where. Maybe like the dentist's office they had them.
So
Okay.
are we starting the show like now?
Yeah, in like 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I apologize for not being here for the pre-show.
Nah. None
I
of us
didn't
were.
even know. Yeah, I thought it was going to be in 30 minutes.
Well, you were incorrect, unfortunately.
I was at my grandmother's. I was spending time with my grandmother. And then I just see all four of you in the chat being like, "Where are you, Nos?" It's like, all right.
All
Time
right.
to come
Acceptable.
home. I had to leave my grandmother. I had to leave my poor, sad grandmother all alone.
Why haven't you? Why haven't you changed the category to podcasts?
I have.
Yeah, it is talk shows and podcasts.
It's just showing IRL for me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how was that Buddy Sim game? I'm about halfway through watching it.
It's actually really good. I feel like
It looked really good.
It's really good, and it's at that point where it's gonna start to get subversive. I'm guessing, and all this kind of stuff. Like,
Oh, so you didn't finish it?
no. We're about
Okay,
halfway
okay. Like I
through,
said,
think.
I'm about halfway through. Like the last time you played it.
Okay, so you're about quarter of the way through the game. I would
Yeah,
say.
like like the visuals of the game just changed over.
Right. Yeah.
What is this game?
This was my recommendation. It's Buddy Simulator 1984.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
It's
it's really creepy.
yeah.
Is it like based off of 1984?
No,
Is that what?
it's
1984 is just a good year.
1984 era.
It's a good
Well, I
year.
mean, I was born, so
See?
Oh, wow. You are an old man.
yeah, I know.
Damn. You're 10 years older than me.
Yep. Thanks for reminding
Disgusting.
me. Wow, ageist. Jesus.
I try my best.
Alright,
When were you
I
born?
guess we'd better get started then.
97? What year were you born, Nas?
97.
Nice. That's a good guess. I have zero idea what we're talking about.
I mean, we do have a document with lots of different things, but
Oh, there's a
I
document?
don't think you've looked at that since we introduced it.
Nah. I didn't think people actually use that.
Alright, I'm starting. Bye, pre-show.
Oh,
Bye,
yeah.
Pedro.
Yeah, bye all five of you later.
we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to episode 63 of the Choking Hazard podcast. Here we go with another episode, 2 months away